Brain rot, the psychology behind it. Your brain is cooked. Like actually. Not in a ha-ha silly way. In a, you just watched 4 hours of Skibidi Ohio edits and now can't remember your mom's birthday kind of way. Yeah, welcome to brain rot. What even is brain rot? Let's define the undefinable. Brain rot isn't one specific thing, it's everything. It's a state of neural overstimulation fused with digital dependency, seasoned with a generous sprinkling of TikTok core absurdity and existential detachment. It's not just about wasting time, it's about slowly eroding attention, memory, emotion, and self-awareness, all while watching AI-generated versions of Peter Griffin scream at Walter. Skibidi toilet beta. Riz only in Ohio. Sound ridiculous? That's exactly the point. This is content designed to overwhelm logic, to numb discernment. When everything is funny, nothing sticks. When everything is noise, your brain loses its ability to tell what matters. Brain rot isn't a deliberate choice, it's a side effect, a byproduct of endless novelty, algorithm-driven dopamine hits, and a culture stuck on fast forward. And whether you realize it or not, it's already happening to you. The dopamine slot machine. Here's where science kicks in. Let's talk about dopamine, the brain's favorite chemical. Every time you scroll, tap, click, or swipe, your brain receives a microscopic ping of pleasure. It's like a rat hitting a lever for treats, except the rat is you, and the treat is a 3-second TikTok where Goku flosses while Sigma males do push-ups in VR chat. Multiply that by hundreds of times a day, and your brain starts needing more just to feel anything. The same hit doesn't satisfy anymore, so you scroll more, click more, switch apps faster, and watch 5 things at once. Eventually, your brain doesn't just want dopamine, it demands chaos. And the algorithm? It's more than happy to oblige. Death of the downtime. Here's the real problem. We've murdered boredom. Boredom used to be healthy. It was the emotional white space where thoughts formed, ideas brewed, and memories quietly consolidated. But now, you stand in line and immediately open TikTok. You wait 4 seconds for your food to microwave, and you're already on Instagram Reels. You blink too slowly, and somehow that's enough time to open YouTube Shorts and be greeted by a sped-up Family Guy clip playing beside Minecraft gameplay with a Sun Tzu quote narrated by a talking frog. There's no stillness anymore, no gaps, no room to process. Your brain is being relentlessly flooded with input, but there's no time or space left for output. You're not just consuming content, you're drowning in it. And your brain, poor thing, is just trying to breathe through a meme-stuffed fire hose. Skibidi Sigma Ohio Core Apocalypse. Let's talk about the aesthetic of the apocalypse. Skibidi Toilet, Sigma Edits, Ohio Core, Riz compilations narrated by text-to-speech Morgan Freeman, AI-generated gang wars between Bluey and Talking Ben. It might look like pure chaos, but this stuff isn't random. It's engineered. The goal isn't coherence, it's stimulation. If something makes sense, your brain can slow down, process, and reflect. But when it's absurdity stacked on absurdity, your brain stays locked in a perpetual state of startled attention. This isn't just content anymore, it's weaponized randomness. Each clip is shorter, louder, more glitched, more disorienting. It's not made to be watchable. It's like sticking your face into a blender full of memes, sound effects, and visual noise pulled from 7 alternate timelines. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus and decision-making, isn't just overwhelmed. It's being held hostage by Slender Man doing the Macarena in a McDonald's bathroom, while reverb-heavy meme music echoes in the background. Attention span? Never heard of her. Let's put this in perspective. In 2004, the average attention span was about 2.5 minutes. Today, it's less than 8 seconds, which is shorter than a goldfish. Yes, an actual fish in water. But the issue isn't just that our attention spans are shrinking, they're mutating. Your brain now decides whether something is worth your time in the first second. If a video doesn't immediately hook you, it's gone. So content has adapted by becoming louder, faster, and frankly, dumber. The result? Long-form anything feels impossible. Reading feels like a chore. Watching a movie? Only if you can scroll Twitter at the same time. studying, your brain starts hallucinating Sigma grindset edits in the margins of your textbook. But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're just skibidi-pilled. Memory cooked. Here's how memory is supposed to work. Your brain takes short-term experiences and, during periods of rest or silence, consolidates them into long-term memory. But rest, silence, you don't get that anymore. Instead, you exist in a state of constant background chaos, audio always on, visuals always flashing. You've got Family Guy clips layered over Subway Surfers, with Minecraft Steve getting arrested in GTA, while a robot voice explains quantum physics in Urdu. Your brain, overwhelmed, basically says, yeah, I have no clue what that was. Let's just forget all of it. The result? You forget names, appointments, instructions, sometimes even your own opinions. But weirdly, you do remember that one video where Shrek gets possessed by G-Man and fights a Giga Chad banana. Why? Because your brain encoded it under stress, like it were trauma. This is what happens when your mind turns into a meme blender. It stops filtering, starts frying, and clings to the loudest nonsense just to survive. Emotion muted. Here's a creepy twist. All that overstimulation, it's dulling your emotions. You're exposed to so much, so fast that nothing hits anymore. Sad videos feel staged. Happy moments seem scripted. Even real-life joy feels off, too slow, too quiet. You've trained your brain to crave 2-second dopamine zaps, not 2-hour meaningful connections. So when something real happens, love, grief, awe, it lands flat. It's like watching yourself watch a reaction video of someone reacting to your own life. You feel disconnected, like a spectator in your own body. And somewhere deep down, you start to wonder, why does nothing feel real anymore? The answer is unsettling. Your brain is floating in meme soup, so oversaturated with noise and irony that it's gone numb to flavor. The infantilization of the internet. Let's be honest, brain rot content is made for literal children. Bright colors, loud noises, repetition, instant gratification, no nuance, no logic. It's digital candy for developing minds. But when you consume it constantly, something weird happens. You start to regress. Your tastes shift. Your humor becomes unhinged. Suddenly, you're 24 and laughing at fart sound reverb memes like they're high art. You're 30 and unironically using the word riz. You describe things as gayat, rate NPC behavior in real life, and talk like you permanently live in a TikTok comment thread. Emotionally, you're SpongeBob. Linguistically, a Discord mod. Socially, a Roblox avatar. And mentally, well, let's just say your inner child isn't just alive and well. They're now the CEO, and they're running the show with a Nerf gun and a sugar high. Why you can't do anything anymore. You sit down with a to-do list, read one chapter, respond to emails, fold laundry. You open your laptop, ready to start, and your brain whispers, what if we just watched one quick clip of Patrick Bateman doing the Skybidi Riz dance over a Sigma beat remix? And just like that, you're gone. One meme becomes 10, 10 becomes 2 hours, and 2 hours later, your room's still a mess and your brain's buzzing like a cracked-out Tamagotchi. This isn't just the distraction anymore, it's conditioning. Your brain now associates real work with discomfort and meme consumption with relief. You've been trained, Pavloved, not like a lab rat, but like a golden retriever whose reward isn't a biscuit. Am I doomed? No, you're not broken. You're just cooked, not ruined, just temporarily over-sizzled by meme radiation. But here's the thing, your brain is plastic, not like Barbie, like neuroplastic. It can adapt, it can heal, it can rewire, but it needs a chance. And that starts with space, with silence, with moments of doing absolutely nothing. It starts with boredom, the very thing we've been trained to fear. Because in that stillness, your brain finally gets to breathe, to sort, to repair, and maybe, just maybe, to remember what it feels like to be fully present. How to uncook your brain. Here's the boring but real advice. You don't need a 30-day dopamine detox. You're not joining a monastery, but your brain does need time to deflate from the skibidi multiverse of madness. Try this. Sit in silence. No audio, no screen, just vibes. Watch a full-length movie, no second screen. Read one chapter of a book, just one. Go outside, touch grass, stare at a cloud. Journal, draw, talk to a human. Use your prefrontal cortex again. The point isn't to delete TikTok. The point is to balance the noise with signal, to let your brain stretch again, to feel things again. Consume but consciously. You can still laugh at skibidi edits. You can still enjoy giga-meme chaos. But let it be dessert, not dinner. Feed your brain actual thoughts, complexity, ambiguity, slow stuff. Content that makes you wrestle, not just react. That's the cure. Balance isn't anti-fun, it's pro-you. You are not a meme. Brain rot is real. It's not a joke. It's not a trend. It's a side effect of the most overstimulating, over-algorithmic, hyper-content era in human history. But you're not just a viewer. You're not a content sponge. You're not a capybara edit in a dopamine trench. You're a human with a brain that needs peace, that deserves rest, that can still think, feel, remember, and be. So give your mind a break, and then maybe go back and watch that skibidi toilet meet Sigma Batman Ohio Core crossover video. Just not 8 hours of it. Like subscribe, touch grass. If you made it this far, you're basically a monk. Your attention span is elite. Your neurons are clapping. Somewhere your brain just whispered, "Thank you." Now do the thing. Like this. Subscribe for more breakdowns that feel like a meme and a mental health check combined. Comment the most brain-rotted video you've ever seen. No shame. We're all cooked here. And then close this. Take a breath, step outside, and be before Sigma Chad Juan Carlos finds you again.